Hey guys, it's Mr. Wulfy, and I've been debating all day about what game I wanted to play today for my videos for my channel and everything. And it's tough. It's weird, when you have all these video games. Sometimes it's hard to choose between which one you want to play because some of them just don't work well for Let's Plays. Some of them are just games you want to play by yourself that aren't entertaining to watch at all. You can't even make them entertaining no matter how hard you try. So and then some games just take too long to beat, so it's I don't really like doing RPGs for these kind of things, but I do kind of like adventure games and that sort of thing. So what I've decided today is kind of a toss-up. I've been debating really hard, and these two I'm going to play eventually. I'm also going to play Metroid 2. I asked some people on my what's it called, the little picture photogram, I don't even know what it's called, and Snapchat. I asked in Snapchat if anybody wanted me to play Castlevania 2 or Metroid 2, and Metroid 2 won, so I'll play that first. I will play Castlevania 2 eventually, but I still need to beat Castlevania 1, but I didn't really feel like doing that today. I don't know. It's just what I kind of feel like too, and what I have time to do. But today, I'm either going to play Pokemon Snap for the N64 or The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Game Boy. And I've done Link's Awakening before via an emulator on my channel. I never finished it, and people were asking about that. So I think today I'm going to start working on this again, and we are going to progress using the Super Game Boy to put it in my Super Nintendo, and we're going to play Link's Awakening. And I think it'll be really fun because we can have some fun via the Super Game Boy using it. We can change colors. I don't know. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. And then we'll do Pokemon Snap some other time. I might actually work on that some this afternoon when I get the gumption to, because I like Pokemon Snap. It's probably one of my favorite games on the N64. I know a lot of people are like, oh, the kitty game. Anyway, we'll get to that another time. Anyway, so hope to see you in a few minutes after I get all this junk set up, because this is not... all you see is the on-camera stuff. You don't see how much you have to go through off-camera to get these things set up, man. This is a tough job. Somebody's got to do it, and that somebody's going to be me. Hey guys, Mr. Wulfy back again. So I totally recorded about 20 minutes of this without hitting the record button on the Game Boy emulator. I mean, not the emulator, the Super Game Boy, my capture card, whatever. So that happened. I mean, I was to the first dungeon and everything. It was beautiful. I was there. I was ready. Anyway, whatever. We learn from our mistakes and we move on, don't we? That's how you get through life. So apparently we crash land on this island, and this chick comes running up the beach and finds us, and we're all laid out, all sleepy. Oh man, I just woke up. This is the Little Mermaid. And then we see that there's this giant Yoshi egg that you can't possibly miss on top of a mountain. And okay. And we ruined the cool thing. We need to reset this. But you hear the music now. And we decided, I'm not even gonna go back through this. I decided to keep the color normal, but I wanted to put the Super Game Boy outline of the theater, because I always thought it was kind of cool. It was like people were actually watching you. But anyway, we're gonna reset this, and we're gonna name ourselves Zelda because it does something secret. So let's see, Zelda. Ready? Salsa. I don't know why it does salsa music when you play Zelda, when you name yourself Zelda. I'm gonna nudge this a little bit to the right. Okay, anyway, let's start. And so we get up, and I had voices for these people and everything. It's just so heartbreaking. I didn't record a lick of it. Man. See, I gotta have 3 things recording. I gotta have my camera, the game itself, and then the audio. So heartbreaking. Anyway, so I wake up and I try to call this girl Zelda, and she's like, "No, man, I'm married. You're still all woozy. You're on Koholin Island. Get out of bed, walk." And then I talk to her, and she's like, "Follow the lane south to the beach. That's where I found you. But be careful." I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." And then, well, Zelda, you finally woke up. Name's Terran. He's important.
Hope you feel better. What? Your name? How did you know? I don't know your name. He's on the back of this shield. It's good to have a shield because it's very useful. So the layout of this game is pretty smart because even though she told us to go south, we didn't have to talk to her, and you just kind of instinctively follow this little road that has been made into the game. Select brings up the map, and start brings up the menu. Okay. I couldn't remember if that was how it was earlier. So you can use the shield to push these guys around without getting hurt. Whew. But you can't find anything just yet. I like doing this. Made a big deal about it. Talked about how this game laid the groundwork for a lot of future Zelda titles as far as things that they do. The item, like the trading system. You can read all this, I hope. Because I'm not going to read it right now. Basically, we got to wake the windfish because we're courageous and the island is violent. And it's on the way. So he's telling us to go north to the mysterious forest to get the key to the first level. Is essentially what he's saying. But anyway, I gave the sword. I did gum, and I did the same thing a while ago. Found your sword. It must be yours because it has your name on it. Now, if I found out something that had Jacob on it, I would totally take it with me. By holding A, you could use the attack of your ancestors. It's a secret technique. But I'm gonna go straight up because that's where we have to go. But first, we're gonna go get one important item that doesn't really make a difference at the moment, but it will eventually. I mean, I had so much stuff. I was about to buy the shovel. Those little kids can tell you information, and it's kind of funny. They like break the third wall. They're like, by pressing so and so button, you can do this. And they're like, what do you mean by pressing so and so button? He's like, I don't know. That's what they're talking about. But I got a little piece of heart. You get 4, and you get a new heart container, and that's useful. Couldn't get up here till I got the sword, so it like you can't go certain places so you get certain items. It's genius, Metroidvania. Although I think, you know, The Legend of Zelda was before Metroid and Castlevania and all that, so I don't see the Castlevania series. I would prefer calling it something like Metroid Zelda, or something. Legend of Metroid. I don't know. Anyway, what were we talking about? I don't remember. I'm just listening to this owl hoot at me. The windfish is watching hoot. So, we have to find instruments in the dungeons. Oh. These guys have been dropping acorns like crazy today. The acorns that you find on certain enemies. Oops. Just trying to do that without getting hit. Increase your defense. Like, twofold. I guess, you know, like, cuts the amount of damage they do in half or something. And you find these things called pieces of power that increase your attack by double. So, you know, this is kind of a neat little thing that most other games don't have. Most other games in the series don't have. But let's see. The raccoon, his nose is very sensitive to powders and dusts. I don't think raccoons are actually sensitive to that stuff. But anyway, so he makes us like go to the wrong place here in the game. And normally we need to go up, but right now we need to go down because we got to find a certain item to bypass the raccoon, who is like the first obstacle in our journey, really. So we're gonna go here. Fight these Keeses. Ah! What? Evil bat. The cracks in the floor indicate that if we stand on them, they will break. Let's see this. Ah, crap. I was trying to do that without falling. But anyway. We can go around it. I'm just going to show you how it worked, because later in the game that actually we get in a lot more trouble for that. But hey, I got 50 rubies. I'm going to need that because I've either got to buy or steal a shovel, and I'd rather not steal it because when you steal something, then you get called thief for the rest of the game. Very, very unkosher. But need this mushroom. Or toadstool, sorry. And the places I'm not going, I know I don't have to go, so I'm just kind of avoiding them now. But I will go there eventually. I'll have to come back to the forest and go to these areas I'm not exploring. I've been quite... piece of power, sweet, but it's going to go away pretty soon. But it's got this cool effect. I wonder if these Keeses are down here to kill, so I can show you. Yeah, like since I'm flying across the world. When you go to a different area, it goes away. It's pretty cool though, isn't it? It's like, I like it. Anyway, I gotta go back and... No, I don't want to go to the raccoon. I want to go down here. Yay, acorn. No, I need to go up. Crap, it's so confusing trying to... Wah! I got shot in the back. What a jerk. It's so confusing sometimes trying to figure out where we need to go. There's like a fairy that'll heal me over there, but... faster just to find a heart piece. On one of these random enemies. Moblins tend to drop them. And so I've been sick, and that's why on my King of Dragons playthrough I did not speak, because I had like a whole week there where I was just in bad shape. So we just bypassed that whole thing altogether. I will be doing an explanation of why King of Dragons is like one of my favorite games ever. So fantastic, and just kind of a discussion about it at some point whenever I get the notion, whenever I get the time, more or less, because time is big for me. I don't usually have much of it, so I get this toadstool to this witch, and she's all like, "Ooh, a toadstool mix makes powder for tricks," is what she said. I always like that. So she's like, "Why don't you try some of this in my hut?" But on what? Should I sprinkle it on your rat? It does nothing, but it does light up the fire. Okay, so there's no magic meter in this game like there are in several of the other Zelda games, so you just have a certain amount of uses of an item, which is cool. It's actually better that way, I think. The magic meter I never really cared for. It just created an extra item that you have to go find, which is, you know, magic stuff you have to farm, as opposed to just coming across the items themselves and that being that. No, it's not a big deal. It's just a thing. Die, Moblin. Jeez. So now I gotta go back to the raccoon, and then we'll essentially be where we were. Although I had some more. I liked the commentary I had on the other one, and I'm kind of sad that I lost it. But okay. So let's be all like, I'm gonna cut all these plants, because once again I gotta have shut up. Leave me alone. Nothing. Anyway, whatever. So what you do is you go up to the raccoon and you're like, powder your face. And powder is one of the most important items in this game. It's consistently useful from this point forward. Like, most items are just useful for certain things, really. Well, not really most, but several. There's a couple of items that I'm going to use exclusively, but the powder's just got so many uses. It's crazy. So he ate one of those mushrooms at some point, and it turned him into that raccoon. So that's just kind of a weird thing. Excuse me. I'll block that out. Don't worry. So I gotta go get the instrument that's in the Tail Cave, which is the first main level of the game. I'll do some off-screen farming to get the necessary rupees. May go play the fishing game, because if you do that right, then you can make money. Go get a heart piece from there now, I guess. Yeah, let's go do that while we're thinking. I'll go get the heart piece from the fishing game and just get that out of the way. Try not to hit you, Bow Wow, but in the way. Bow Wow's cool. He's a chomp, but he's very useful as a assistant later. Yeah, let's talk to this guy. And he's all like, "Hey, how about some fishing, little buddy? I'll charge you 10 rupees. Fish. Here's how you do it. You left and right, and then this thingy, you aim and cast." What does that even mean? How is that supposed to... okay, press the button rapidly to reel him in. Okay. So, you got 3 little fish, 2 big fish. The big fish on the far end gives you the most money, but this big fish right under us is special for another reason entirely. So we need to get some of these little fish out of the way. So run, I'll only give you 5 rupees for that prize. You should try again. Okay, so he tells me this every time. But what we need to do is get this biggest fish down here, because he's got a heart piece in him. Here we go. And he's tough, so you gotta get, you gotta get him like right there. He has a piece of heart too. You get a 20 rupee prize on top of that. Try again? No, there's no reason to try it again. You make a profit overall if you get all the fish out of the pool, but I don't want to worry about that. I got what I needed, and we're ready to go. It's easier just to go farm random places. Did I go get this shell again? There's a seashell in this patch of flowers here. Now the secret seashells, I think it's this one, yeah. There are 25 in the game. All you need is 20. When you get to 20, you go to this certain place, and it's like it turns them in. I don't know how to describe the place really. You'd have to see it. But then you get a special item. And it's not even necessary. It's just a thing. So it's just another added bonus feature to this game. You know, a way to 100% it, I guess you could say. That adds a little bit more flair to it than a lot of the other Zelda games. I don't know. I just liked it. I always thought it was cool. I mean, it's not necessary to beat the game at all. But it's cool to have. Oh, sweet. Another piece of power. Hurt myself for it. Oh yeah, you also walk a little faster, so that's one reason I'm having trouble controlling myself here. Oh my gosh, he exploded. Best thing ever is to get a piece of power right before you find a boss. Ah! Massacres him. Get my shield. Knock him in the hole. Woo! Okay, so let's open up the tail cave. Did I get the bombs? I don't think I can get bombs yet. Can I get bombs? I think you gotta find bombs first. I don't remember. Anyway, there's a place here where bombs would be useful, but we'll get to that later. Okay, you can use the shield to knock those guys off. Get a key. The tail cave is super simple, super straightforward. It won't take me but like a couple minutes to probably beat. Oh, and the final bosses of the levels are called nightmares. That's very significant later. We don't really know why yet. Just get these guys out of my face. Alright, so we're just going to go... Whenever that sound goes off, it means there's a item of some importance somewhere in the room, and you got to do a thing to get it. In this case, it's just hit this little button. And this is just teaching mechanics, really. This first level is just like a tutorial kind of level. So it's super easy to figure out what to do, and hey, it didn't tell me that there was an item in here. Sweet. Sweet. This is fun. Anyway, so now I can get this without getting hurt as much. So I'm collecting keys because we need to use them to open locked doors eventually. And I can't quite remember the order in which I need to go through stuff to get done the fastest, but We're just gonna go this way because I'm trying to get to the main item of the level. Every level gives you a special item that you need to use, like a tool of some sort, and that's true of most Zelda games. They kind of pretty much had that, you know. You've seen it before. You've seen all this before. You know all the secrets. And this is something that's kind of unique to this Zelda, is the fact that it's got 2D room, like side-scrolly rooms. Ow, those hurt me. Those are Goombas. Those are actually Goombas. And I thought I could jump on them, but I can't. Leave me alone. I can actually do jump on them in a minute. But anyway. So that's like the second Legend of Zelda. In that you can... The Rock's Feather. This is like the coolest thing ever. It's like the second Legend of Zelda in that it's side-scrolling. So, anyway. There are areas in the dungeons that are like that. So it's just a little fun extra thing they have. But with the Rock's Feather we can jump. And we can Mario these Goombas. Yeah! Yeah! Fun stuff. There's video game characters all over the place in this too. I don't know... It's almost like a parody of sorts. They kind of had a goal in mind and went with it. It was fun. With the Rock's Feather we can, leave me alone. We can rush through some of this too. So, sorry if my voice keeps breaking. It goes back to my, my sickness. Oh, a piece of power. This guy's gonna get it now. Let's go check this out. These guys. Oh crap. Get these two together. Crud. Crap, I thought I hit it the first time. Alright, those two are the right ones. Alright, this... Oh, come on! They're hearts now. The hearts are right after the clover. Or the club. Dadgummit! If it wouldn't miss the first swing, now diamonds are after the heart. If it wouldn't miss! If it wouldn't miss the first swing, it'd be perfect. Oh man, now I'm way off. Did it! Ah! Freaking hate those guys. I don't think I get anything even that special away from them. Yeah, I just get the fragment of the stone slab so I can read the message on the wall. And we already knew what to do. Anyway, I was just kind of wanting to show how those work, but doggone it. Want to be jerks on me. So there's 2 chests I gotta get. We don't want to go there yet, if I'm not mistaken, because that's... We want to go down here, so I need to go back down and around. Picking up plenty of money, at least. I'm very hurt. Kind of hoping there's a healing item of some sort around here. I think this is the map. Yeah, the map. Okay. Well, so there should be one more chest, and that should have, I guess, the... up there. We need to go up there. Whoa, all the bad guys just respawn all of a sudden. Hello. Okay, I think this is the boss key. With the boss key, yeah, now we go fight the boss. The nightmare lair. So, I always like this game a lot better than most of the other games in the series. Actually, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. And most real fans actually do consider this one of the best. No, I'm not one of those people that are like, Skyward Sword is the greatest thing ever just because it's new. Oh yeah, bosses. And this guy's easy. If you just keep him... Oh, he killed me! Oh, I'm talking smack and there he just dominates me. If you don't have any deaths, then there's a thing. I'm just gonna say we continue. I'll show you the secret ending on another playthrough. It's a very insignificant secret ending thing anyway. It's like just a fun little thing. It sucks. It sucks that I messed that up. Oh man. And it's like total scrub-a-dub-dub baby mistakes you make there. Anyway, this guy's actually a chump, and I'm just let him school me. Like that. I mean, I should have just done that and been done with it, but I tried to do it fancy. Give me a fairy. Leave me alone. Alright, now we go straight to the final boss. He's actually really tough. It's like one of the toughest freaking ones. Buzz Outsider. He like knocks you off. Ah, and then you gotta start over from scratch when you get down here. All these dead bodies. This game's hardcore, man. I know the Zelda has that. Hanging skeletons. Anyway, so he like heals every time. Dadgummit! Ah, I should just like not have the sword out because it makes me bounce. Anyway, when you do your charge up attack, it does double damage. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm trying to get easy double damage in, because once you hit him once, regardless of whether or not you have your charged up attack, is when he does this crazy thing. He killed me. Oh, that's already 2 deaths in, like, I've never, ever had this much problems with a boss. I wish I had, like, better hearts. Oh, man. Like, this, I used to dominate this game because I had it, like, down to a T. Super rusty. Bananas. It's all good. I'm not worried. Whew, scared myself. Alright. Now we're gonna do this right this time. Oh my gosh, please stop. Oh my gosh, what in the world? What the freaking crap? He did like 800 million miles an hour over and over and over and over and over. Like, oh man. I can't get hit again. I killed him. Maybe he does get weaker every time. I was under the impression that he didn't though. Anyway. Heart. It's Captain Planet. Oh my gosh, that was exhausting. Got the full moon cello, which I like the sound of. Some of the weapon instruments don't sound that great, but this one's. Okay, so now we gotta go to the swamp. But we're gonna talk to Dull Dude, and we're gonna do the next little thing, and then we'll do the next level and stuff next episode. We'll just... I like it. I like ending these after, we had to combine the weapon with 7 others in set, power weight, twin fish, blah 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 blah. Talk. So we gotta go to Gopanga Swamp. Which, first things first, we need to get back to town. because there's something very important going on there. It's like, it's really serious. The moblins came and they took a whole gang of moblins, and for real, they went to the house, and they did something to Bow Wow's house. Oh no! Really bad scene with my moblins. So you need to go talk to her. It's terrible. My Bow Wow was dognapped by my moblins. Oh please somebody help my poor Bow Wow. Okay, so we need to go up to save Bow Wow. But first, we're gonna be jerks and go play a game. Jump the chicken. Those little phone booths, you can go call this dude who's actually lives in this house right here, but he won't tell you anything if you go talk to him. But if you call, then you get information about what to do next in the game and stuff like that. But if we go to this shop here, it's a crane game. So let's talk. Dream the game, play. Okay, so what we want to do is get this Yoshi doll out of the middle, which is super easy because that's the first item in our trading what you call it, quest, fetch quest, whatever. Anyway, and you can get those other things, but none of them really matter. It's just, you know, it's a shield if you lose your shield, which you can because certain things can eat it. Some extra powder. The rubies are just really just pay for what the game you did just now. So at this point, Yoshi was kind of the thing, and like I said, he shows up in every freaking game you've ever played in your life in this era, because everybody loves Yoshi. Even if they say they don't, they really do. He's just so cute and lovable. I'm actually trying to acquire a copy of Yoshi's Story for the N64 because I love it. Anyway, there's that shovel over there to the left, but we'll come get it later. Right now, I need to go talk to this person. This guy you gotta talk to. Those are my boys. I don't know. I'm Papa. Pleased to meet you. I'll be lost in the hills later, so keep a lookout for me here. He's literally gets lost. And anyway, let's see. You give the Yoshi doll to the baby, and give you this bow, or a ribbon rather. Trade the ribbon for. We'll go down here and see what we can trade it for. Oh yeah, this is neat. Let's talk to her while we're at it. Zelda, Taran's taking a nap at home. I don't know how he can sleep on such a nice day. It makes me want to sing a song. Yes, this song is the Ballad of the Windfish. Best song in the entire Legend of Zelda series, period. Especially at the end when you get all the instruments. Beautiful. Anyway, we'll take the ribbon. Give the ribbon to this thing. Some new accessories, blah blah. Yes, I'll trade it for dog food. It's full of juicy beef. I haven't seen a single cow on this island. Where are they getting beef? Shut up! Oh my gosh! Leave me alone! Ah. Talk to these guys for an hour. Anyway, we're gonna go down to the beach real quick. We're gonna talk to those guys again too. I should have just not done this yet. Ugh. Groan of dissatisfaction. But we gotta get down here on the beach because there's a house. In this house lives an alligator crocodile man. And he's all like, "What's that you have? Canned food? Sweet. I'm starving. I'm a starving alligator and all I have is bananas." weird that there's like animal people on this in this game. There's actually a lot. There's a whole village later. It's not really a fair trade, but here's some bananas for your dog food. Sweet. Alright, so the bananas we trade way later for something, but now that we have them, we don't have to worry about getting them. But they're actually, the trading system is actually relevant to beating the game, which is unique, because most of the other Zeldas don't have that. It's kind of cool. Yet again, another extra effect that this game has, another side element, I guess you could say. Guess I'll take this acorn. We'll fast forward through this entire segment here. We skipped it somehow. Okay, so we gotta go back up to the swamp area. Basically, we're going to the place we couldn't go before because of the raccoon. And I can't remember if I go this way. No? Nope. Okay, we've been there. Wait. While I'm doing this, though. Ah, I hate... It sucks. If you touch the stones without the bracelet on, then it says that every single time, like you're too stupid to understand what's going on because you're a derpy dirt pants baby who's never played video games. Yay, we got 3 pieces of heart, which means we're about to get a new heart container if we can get a 4th one. Soon. But not yet. See, up there, that's kind of where we gotta go. But not yet. Here's where we gotta go right now. This is a suspicious looking door with like viney things. What could be in here? The modeling gang. Gotta kill them. This guy. Must be an assassin sent by Madame Meow Meow to rescue the mutt. You came here to get me, but it is I who will get you. So you can't hit this guy until he gets stunned like that. So he's kind of a longer fight. Ah! He's hit me. And we can do the whole double damage trick. Speed things up a little bit. I think one more hit gets him. Yeah. Almost messed up there. Like, when I released, it just didn't spin. It just released. Okay, get this little fairy, and we get the coolest thing ever, which is Bow Wow. And, I think I will do this again. In the original playthrough I had of this, which I never finished, I gave Bow Wow some theme music, so theme music activate.
Let it go, when I rise like the break of dawn. Let it go, like perfect girl.
So what we're gonna do now is get to the actual level, and then we'll call it a day as far as this game is concerned. Because Bow Wow eats stuff, and that's awesome. In fact, he eats these flowers that we can't get past. Eat it, Bow Wow. Yeah, thank you. He has a truly insatiable appetite. Because this is the level, and instead of a key, we have a Bow Wow. Get it. Get it. Eat some of them. There we go. Okay. And we have entered level 2, Bottled Grotto. So, see you next time, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Peace out. Love ya.